Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Enchanted Escape Pod. I'm Vanessa, and I am here with my incredible husband, Lucas.
Hello.
Today is episode 24, and we are talking... What are we talking about?
Sorry, I just had to sneeze first. Like, you know when you have to sneeze and
Did
then...
it go away?
Yeah, oh my god, that's the
Sorry,
worst
that's the
feeling.
worst. All right, what are we talking about?
We're talking about everything that is coming to Disney World in 2026.
That's correct. So really, like last episode when we were talking about our most recent trip, we did like a little rapid fire rundown of a whole bunch of announcements that Disney made. And then we realized, you know what? There's actually so much stuff going down in this next year that we should really just dedicate an episode to talking all about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of new things happening and coming to fruition. Is that right?
That is a word. That's a vocab word. Good job.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like it's a nice, it's nice to like start the new year's. It's kind of crazy to think that like in 2 weeks, it's 2026.
I know.
So.
And most importantly, we want reasons to plan Disney trips in 2026. So all of these things are good reasons to say, hey, you know what? Maybe that means we should plan a trip for the spring or for the summer.
I mean, I do
or
agree.
Both.
I do agree that these are all nice things to plan, like nice, good reasons to plan trips. But if I know you, you wouldn't really need a reason.
Yeah. Who are we kidding? We're going no matter what.
Okay, so first, Disney announced one thing. And what it is. Disney announced the closure date for Rock and Roller Coaster. And that date, it is March 2nd. So last day to enjoy that beautiful ride is March 1st.
Well, looks like we're planning a February trip.
I thought you got headaches on this roller coaster.
Yeah, but that's just a great reason for me.
I mean,
to
I've heard that
trip.
the first scene of like Aerosmith on the recording studio is already gone.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
We haven't ridden it in a while, so
yeah.
You just go directly into the ride. You
It
don't
seems
like
it seems like on their room it's just like off, like know.
What a bummer. So if you like want to go and ride it one more time in February, it's not even going to be in its like full glory.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so like the announcement March 2nd is going to close. Final date to experience March 1st. So, I mean, I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I love the Muppets.
Okay, but before we get into 2026 situations, I just want to say, I don't know if you heard about that. So, last week, I think it was like last Friday or Saturday, this came up on the news now. That is something pretty wild. That deal that Disney made with OpenAI, you see that?
No.
So Disney is investing $1 billion on OpenAI.
Just a little.
Or for people who doesn't know, OpenAI, it's the company behind ChatGPT and also this new app that they have now called Sora. Sora is basically like a AI video creation platform.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing as a ChatGPT. So like you're gonna like type your idea or whatever, but instead of like answering you in text, it's gonna generate a video for you.
Oh, this is where all those like fake animal videos and things are coming from that we see online.
Yeah. So of course that doesn't mean that like Disney is gonna like just use AI for all of these movies or anything, but basically what's happening is that like Disney is gonna, so like AI is coming, right? And there's no way to like go around. Yeah, it's already here. So, and Disney cannot fight with AI because, the whole world uses. So I feel like based on what I read, it's almost like a way for Disney to like steer the ship instead of going around it. You know what I mean?
Disney will own AI.
No, so basically ChatGPT and Sora, they have like out of like more than like 200 Disney characters just like licensed for these videos now. So, I feel like people...
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I feel like people would find ways to use Disney characters anyways to make these weird videos. But now I feel like Disney have somehow more control over like how people are gonna make this. Just really control like videos that shouldn't be out there with Disney characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
interesting. I mean, before, anytime you tried to get ChatGPT to generate an image or something that mentioned a Disney character, it would just say, I can't do that because of copyright issues. So
yeah, so
maybe now you can.
Yeah, so they just like announced that, and like it seems like at the beginning of 2026, we're gonna start being able to see that.
Very cool.
So, okay, do you wanna start on our main topic?
Yeah, so let's dive into what's coming to Disney World in 2026, not in the AI universe, but in Florida. So first in winter, well, January, February, we have the Frozen update coming in EPCOT. So this is Frozen Ever After. Those projection faces that are on the characters right now are going away and being replaced with actual animatronic faces. So what is the closing date for Frozen? It's in January at some time?
It's closing on January 25th. Actually, the last date you write it with the old faces is January 25th, and it's closing January 26th. And it's going to reopen in sometime in February.
Yeah, that's right. So date in February TBD, but that's exciting. That's a quick turnaround.
Yeah. I mean, it's about time though.
Yeah, those faces are very creepy.
Yeah. I mean, they're not creepy. They're just after like people get to see the videos from those like Asia rides, like
is it Tokyo or China that has
I don't know. I don't know exactly, so
yeah.
I don't want to say.
Yeah. No, but this is going to be we're going to catch up.
Yeah.
Okay, also early in the year in EPCOT, we have Festival of the Arts coming back. That is running from January 16th to February 23rd. Have we ever gone to?
Of course. That's the festival where you can get very expensive pieces of art. They're like selling and stuff.
Yeah, and you can there's that huge mural that you can like paint by number
there's
on
a mural
and stuff.
that you can paint.
I remember that we saw that now.
And the nice thing about Festival of the Arts is that like out of the food booths, out of the plating of the food is very pretty.
Yeah, it's focused on like color work and like the look of the plate and yeah, that's very cool.
Plus the Disney on Broadway shows on the theater.
Oh, that's right. Oh, didn't we like do a whole episode talking about Festival of the Arts before? Or no? We just mentioned it?
I mean, I remember that we mentioned when they announced that the dates and stuff, but
yeah, and I know we talked about the concert series where they do, so basically they do a concert series in the theater there where they perform a whole bunch of different like Broadway Disney numbers, so that's right up our alley. Looks like this is another reason for us to plan a February trip.
Okay, so January is pure like, what is January in Disney? Just cold and like lower crowds, I would say.
Yeah, January is a great time to go because it's not hot.
So
and there's less people there.
Yeah. So February, Frozen closing for a little bit. Festival of the Arts starting January 16th to February 23rd. It is a shorter festival though, only 5 weeks. So if people want to go,
that's good. So it makes way for my most favorite festival, which we'll get to.
But then from this we jump to
Disney After Hours. This is making a comeback, confirmed in 2026, and there are dates at all 4 parks that have been announced for 2026. Is that correct, including Animal Kingdom?
That's correct. Yeah, so Disney After Hours, it is coming back in 2026. It is like an additional price, so you buy like an additional ticket for it. We never done it. At some point, we should, experience. Magic Kingdom usually runs from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and you can enter, and if you have like an after hours ticket, you can enter the park as early as 7 p.m.
Also, this is not to be confused with extended evening hours. So after hours, these are ticketed events that anyone can get a ticket to enjoy the park after hours when there are low crowds. Extended evening hours is a specialty event that they do for just deluxe level guests. So if you're staying at a deluxe level resort, you can go to select parks on select nights for extended evening hours as a resort perk. So the same thing.
I just want to confirm though the hours for each park. So Magic Kingdom, they have confirmed dates for some dates in January, February, March, May, June, and July. It is from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. every night, and you can get in as early as 7 p.m. Hollywood Studios, the timing is 9:30 to 12:30. Same thing, you can get in at 7 p.m. And the dates also like between January, but also extended to August and September. EPCOT runs from 9:30 to 12:30 a.m. Same thing as Hollywood Studios. They have dates from January all the way to September. You can also get in at 7 p.m. And surprisingly enough, there's no Animal Kingdom.
Oh, there isn't? Oh,
No.
okay. I thought they had announced a couple of nights.
They did announce the extended evening hours for Animal Kingdom.
That's what it was.
No after hours. Yeah.
Okay. So that's that deluxe resort perk, not ticketed after hours.
We can't be 100% happy though.
I know. Well, we'll just have to stay at a deluxe resort.
Okay. Well, let's jump to spring because that's when your favorite festival returns.
Guys, I love Flower and Garden Festival. If you are able to plan a trip during Flower and Garden Festival, which is not hard because it does run. So this year it is running from March 4th all the way to June 1st. So this is like a 3-month span that this festival is happening. So it's always like the longest festival of the year. And it is my favorite. There are these topiaries all across the park. So they are like of all different Disney characters and whole scenes from different movies, all just flowers. And the food is amazing. They tend to do a lot of stuff with honey, which is like a flavor that I really like. So hopefully they do that again this year. There's also like the butterfly
area
I was
just thinking
where
about
you
the
walk
butterfly
in.
thing. Yeah.
That's so fun. And I'm not normally a bug person really, but I think it's so fun to walk in
Butterflies
there.
are not bugs.
Yeah, they're pretty moths.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like International Flower and Garden Festival, it is almost like a portal, especially from us. Like we leave from the miserable and sad winter of the Northeast, and then it's finally spring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, it's like
warm
such a
weather
relief.
is here celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they do also do, I mean, I'm sure we'll do dedicated episodes to both Festival of the Arts and Flower and Garden at some point, but just worth mentioning that for Flower and Garden, they are also bringing back the Garden Rock concert series, which is, it's very similar to the concert. What's the concert series that happens during Food and Wine? Why am I blanking on the name of it now?
I forgot the name.
But they do a concert series during Food and Wine also.
Eat to the Beat.
Eat to the Beat. That's what it's called. Eat to the Beat concert series. So this is the Flower and Garden version of that is the Garden Rocks concert series. So lots of great bands and performers for that too. I'm sure we'll get that announcement.
What is your favorite festival? Flower and Garden or Food and Wine?
No, Flower and Garden, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, shall we... I just want to mention that in the beginning of the year, there also is going to be happening a couple of Run Disney events.
Oh yeah, they announced all the Run Disney events for 2026, right? Full calendar.
They did. So let's just go back to January very quick. January 7 to 11, it's going to be the Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend. February 26 to March 2nd, that's going to be the Run Disney Princess Weekend. I don't know exactly what kind of races they do for that.
That's early. Isn't Princess Weekend normally in April?
I'm not sure, to be honest. But they're going to do like for February 26th to March 2nd, Princess Weekend. It's probably like a half marathon since they did the marathon on the beginning of January. In April 16 to April 19, that's actually very important for like April travelers like us. There's a Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend.
Springtime Surprise. That's the one I was thinking of, not Princess. Yep.
And let me see if I can find anything. I don't think they announced things for the second semester of 2026 yet.
Yeah. I will say, though, we have traveled to Disney World when Springtime Surprise is happening. Like, it's overlapped with our trip before. And you definitely notice that there are people in the park. There's people in the park like wearing medals on different days and stuff. But Disney is pretty good about planning these race weekends at times where it's not otherwise overwhelmingly busy. So they're not going to do a race weekend like on a school vacation week or something. They're pretty strategic about it. So it hasn't created a problem for us. Can't make any guarantees about that, but if you've planned a trip and then you realize there's a race happening during your trip, don't be devastated.
I feel like this weekend is right on between the weeks between spring break on the south and spring break up north. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a nice lull towards the end of April.
Okay, so that was early 2026. Let's jump to spring and summer, and then we should first talk about the first attractions they're reopening and stuff.
Yeah, so we do have some long-awaited reopenings happening. Let's start over at Magic Kingdom, where we have Big Thunder Mountain Railroad reopening in spring of 2026. That we did see some cool images from that earlier this year that were like those kind of like rainbow-looking mines that they put out images of. So not quite sure what to expect, but I'm expecting psyched.
Something very good because they literally closed this in January of 2025. Yeah. So you can't
it's like a year and a half.
15 months, 15 to 16 months of refurbishment in one roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's just like it better be the best roller coaster. It's better like just like you know what I mean?
No, I think that we'll be impressed. I think it'll be worth the wait.
Yeah, let's hope so.
And then another one we're excited about at Magic Kingdom, also reopening in spring of 2026, is Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. Again, we don't have exact dates in spring for either of these. We just know sometime in spring of 2026. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. So this is a ride that has usually been like a skip for us. Like we've done it a handful of times, but it's not something that we will wait for or that we're usually excited for. And mostly that's because when you ride this ride or when you did beforehand, there's no way to know what you're doing. Like you couldn't see
the aim.
Yeah, you couldn't see where you were aiming and what you were hitting. And granted, like that's normally how I am. I'm sure with the new pointers and everything, I'm still going to have a tough time because I'm not great at those kinds of things. But I at least want to have a chance. So now there are little blasters that actually come out of the holster and you can like hold it and move it around. And also there's a laser that comes out of the end of it so you can actually see where it's pointing. So I may have a chance to rack up some points now.
Don't get your hopes up. You still won't win.
Oh, no. I didn't know I won't win, but...
Yeah. But yeah, I'm very excited for this one. Hopefully it is nice. Like I sometimes I get afraid of putting my hopes way too high with Disney refurbishments,
Yeah, I think it'll be cool.
Okay, let's jump to summer because there's a lot of things happening during the summer.
Okay, so one thing that they have announced is making a comeback is the Cool Kids Summer. This is like a whole bunch of different activities and character interactions that happened across Walt Disney World property this summer. It also included like fun things, like if you were checking in with a group that had kids in it, they would have like Cool Kids Summer little packages in your room when you got there that had lots of information about it and fun little trinkets. So they've announced this is making a comeback for summer 2026.
Yeah, and also it's pretty nice to say that Cool Kids Summer also includes a lot of activities on resorts. So, don't worry. Your kid's going to be very well entertained while you want to have like a drink at the bar or something.
Yeah, lounge by the pool while they go to a dance party with characters.
Okay.
So that's a lot of fun. Also, the free water park admission is coming back in 2026. That's been officially announced. So this is a deal that Disney ran this year, and now they're repeating it next year, where basically on your check-in day, when you're checking into a Disney World resort, you get free water park access that day. So it could be to Typhoon Lagoon or Blizzard Beach, whichever one is open, or one or the other if they both are. And so, yeah, this is a great perk, especially if you're flying in early in the morning and you go check into your hotel. You can head to a water park and spend the day there for free.
Okay, promise to me right now in public that we're going to take advantage of that at least once.
Okay. Maybe in our February trip.
What? No.
That I'm planning.
No, I'm excited.
I'm not a huge water park person, but I think I've mentioned that before. But
Vanessa loved Volcano Bay.
I mean, I did really enjoy the lazy river. I'm not really into water slides. They're like generally uncomfortable.
Typhoon Lagoon
and
have a lazy river too.
yeah, I could just hang in the lazy river. I also just don't really enjoy like all of the time where you're in between attractions in a water park and you're just kind of walking around like wet and uncomfortable. Just not really my, like barefoot in a theme park. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea, but
we
will go once. Yes.
Okay, talking about water parks, what is very exciting about this free admission, Disney did announce the return of Disney H2O, Glow After Hours, at Typhoon Lagoon. Basically, that's like an after hours, same idea from the other parks, but it is
does require a ticket.
It, of course, does require like an additional ticket, but it is like an after hour on a water park. So there's a DJ, a dance party. Of course, there's character meet and greets.
A lot of glowing stuff.
Complimentary ice cream. I wonder if that's Mickey bars?
Or soft serve, like on a cruise.
Yeah. So, yeah, it must be nice, though, to be in a water park like after, nighttime. It's a vibe,
Yeah. I don't know that I would do a nighttime water park visit. But
the nighttime water park is much more relaxing than daytime. The sun's not blasting your face. You're not getting sunburn.
I just feel like I need to be hot to like want to go in the water.
Have you been to Disney World, like Florida, in the summer?
Yeah, it's hot in the middle of the night.
Yeah, like there's been situations where like we wake up at like 3:30 in the morning to get like a 6 in the morning flight out of MCO, and as soon as we open the hotel room door, we are like instantly sweating because it's so humid. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing
this next thing I literally did not know what it was. And Lucas is gonna explain it.
I'm actually a little bit excited about it. So have you ever heard of the Harlem how you say the Harlem
Globetrotters?
Yes.
So
that's basketball. So this is called Banana Ball. It is the same idea of these guys in basketball, but it's for baseball.
So it's fun baseball.
So it's exactly what it is. It is fun baseball. Basically, the way that you say, like, it's an entertainment focus, like faster than like regular baseball. There's like a time limit of 2 hours for a game, what is like much better
for baseball. That's real short.
Yeah, and there's also like fan involvement. So like for example, when a pitcher throws the ball and then there's a foul ball, if like a fan catches the ball, it's instantly an out. You know what I mean? So it is like almost like interacting with the game. There's like choreography of like dances. There's like costumes, and it is very fun. So it's like a fun baseball. These guys, they are like very famous. Like they're like exploding around the US.
A lot of people come into Orlando just to go see this banana ball thing.
So they're gonna be like kind of touring, like around the whole country. So they're gonna be a ESPN Wide World of Sports on the weekend of May 29 and 30. Actually, they're coming to Boston. They're gonna be playing at Gillette Stadium. We are on the wait list, just so you know.
Oh, well, good to know.
Yeah, so I got this email like, oh, do you want to be on the wait list for tickets? And I put our names there. I think in February it's gonna be the draw or something. So hopefully
we can't go in February because I'm planning a Disney trip for February.
That's gonna be when they're gonna be drawing for tickets. So
okay.
There won't be a game at Gillette Stadium in February. So.
Yeah, it'll be covered in snow.
But yeah, so Banana Ball is basically like fun baseball. It's coming to ESPN Wide World of Sports that weekend, so it's probably gonna be nice. I don't know how is the ticket situation though.
All right. Well, now I know what Banana Ball is. Okay, this next one, I do know what this is. So, very exciting for a lot of kiddos that Bluey and Bingo. Also, I just recently learned that Bluey and Bingo are both girl dogs. I thought that they were boy dogs because I've never actually watched Bluey. But, fun fact, Bluey and Bingo are sisters. Can't. Yes, they are. Yeah, see, you've also not actually watched Bluey. But I learned that from an inside source, which is...
Oh my God, they're
my dear
both
friend who's a mother.
Bluey and her younger sister,
Bingo.
Both girls.
Yeah, I told you. Okay, so anyway, Bluey and Bingo are coming to Animal Kingdom for meet and greets starting in summer of 2026. They are going to be at the conservation station doing meet and greets and photo ops and fun games. So that's exciting for Bluey fans. And actually, that is not the only place you're going to be able to see Bluey and Bingo, because also over at Hollywood Studios, we all know that right now Animation Courtyard is closed down and being refurbished into the Walt Disney Studios. And that area is going to have a Disney Junior dance party fun thing going on. And Bluey and Bingo are also going to be over there. So you will be able to meet Bluey and Bingo at both Animal Kingdom and in Hollywood Studios in summer of 2026.
Who is Bluey and Bingo and why they're so famous?
They're from the show Bluey. They're little dogs. I'm not sure exactly what they do, but actually a dear friend of mine whose young son is very into Bluey, she did tell me that it is a very good show for kids as far as like it teaches them a lot about like managing their emotions and like how to treat other people. And she said that like it's very refreshing for her to watch the show with him because she feels like he's actually learning a lot of like great things from it. So that's fun. Maybe we should watch it.
I'm gonna be totally honest. Until I made the outline for this podcast, I had never heard of this.
Are you joking? Have you been living under a rock? Bluey's all over the place.
You never heard of Banana Ball? What are you talking about?
I feel like Bluey's way more important than Banana Ball. But anyway, regardless, if you
what
have
about
little
Bingo
ones,
though? I like Bingo.
Bingo the game or Bingo
How
the
do you
little
say
dog?
like shake it out, Betty? No.
Okay, now we're talking about Bingo on the Disney Wish, everyone.
How
We're
do they
getting
say it?
real
Like
off track here.
shake it up, Betty.
Yep, that's what they say for Bingo. Okay, we're not talking about that Bingo. Anyway, moving on. So if you have little ones that love Bluey, know that starting in summer 2026, you can go to Animal Kingdom or to the Walt Disney Studios at Hollywood Studios and meet them. Speaking of the Walt Disney Studios, that whole area is going to be finished and reopened sometime in the late summer of 2026. Don't know exactly what that means.
When the summer
We'll
ends.
see. Yeah,
Like
I mean,
September 21st.
yeah, hopefully it doesn't get postponed, but this is the whole area where they're going to have like the magic of Disney animation where it's going to be like an interactive area that I think it's connected to the animation studios that are in Burbank in California. It's kind of being created in conjunction with that or inspired by that.
So like it's a new immersive experience into tribute to Walt Disney Animation Studios, inspired by Once Upon a Studio, probably like out in LA. Feature interactive drawing, character meet and greets, playgrounds based on Mary Blair's art, and theme zones for different animation departments. Yeah.
So it'll be cool to check out and to see. I think it'll definitely be more like a kid-focused area, but it'll be fun for us to check out like the more, the stuff that's focused more on like the animation.
What is the name of this thing that they're just demolishing right now? Animation Courtyard. I'm sure it's going to be more interesting than that anyways.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot going on in there.
Yeah.
Okay. We already kind of touched on this a little bit earlier, but they did announce that the new Rock and Roller Coaster we said earlier is officially closing
sometime in the spring.
Was it March 2nd, right? Is that what we said earlier?
March 2nd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they have also announced that the Muppets, so the re-theme of Rock and Roller Coaster, for those of you who don't know, if you've been living under a rock with Lucas, then it is going to be rethemed to the Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster. And this is going to be opening, I think, just in 2026, it's been said. Did they say summer 2026 or just in 2026?
I think they said summer 2026.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
but also summer 2026 is very vague.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No exact dates yet. Hopefully those are to come, but at least we know that it is coming in the year 2026.
One thing that is very exciting, though, that they confirmed an exact date for it, is Smuggler's Run. On exactly May 22nd, there's going to be the new Smuggler's Run experience with Mandalorian and Grogu. So
I'm actually really excited for that. Smuggler's Run is like fun if you're a pilot, but the storyline is like a little like getting the coaxium and you got one thing of coaxium or you got two. Like I just am over that storyline and I would like a new one. And it's even better that it includes Grogu because he's adorable.
Yeah, no. But yeah, it's going to be cute. And also, last but not least, soaring across America by Memorial Day 2026.
Yeah, that's May 25th. So that's coming. We touched on that in our last episode that, Soarin' Across America, which is Soarin' redone with lots of majestic scenes of America.
Home Depot, Walmart, IHOP, Chick-fil-A.
McDonald's. Yeah. All the best.
Dunkin' Donuts.
America runs on Dunkin', guys. Okay. But all right. Moving on a little later in the year, EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival. Dates have not been announced for that, but it is confirmed to return. Of course. How could it not?
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party also returning 2026.
Big surprise there too. Same thing with, I'm glad that Jollywood Nights is coming back because we did not get to go to Jollywood Nights this year. So definitely we will go next year. But yeah, both Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and Jollywood Nights have been announced to return in 2026.
And of course, as we have right now, the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays.
Yeah, that's the festival that's
also
going on
being
right now.
announced. Yeah.
It's confirmed for next year too.
Yeah.
So that wraps up 2026. That's all the millions of things that are coming and changing in 2026. Of course, we do have things that are coming even beyond that we know about. We don't have exact dates for any of these things, but other big picture things that are currently in the works is, of course, Tropical Americas at Animal Kingdom. That you can already see all the walls up. You can see a ton of construction happening behind it. But this is Dinoland USA becoming a Tropical Americas area that has an Indiana Jones ride and an Encanto themed ride. I will say, if you have not been, if you're in Hollywood Studios at all, head over to the Walt Disney Presents little walking kind of museum that they have there. We checked that out on our last trip, and they have like a whole model of what that world is going to look like in that space that you can go check out, and it's very cool.
Yeah. I mean, that space is nice to go just for the museum anyways.
Yeah, there's a lot. If you haven't done that, it's a great way to just get out of the heat too, into some AC. But there's a lot of really cool models and things in there about the history of Disney World and Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's just go park here very quick. You started with Animal Kingdom. The only thing happening is like Dinoland's going away. Tropical America is coming. Hollywood Studios, Monsters Inc. Land, it's coming. Construction already started. There's no dates announced for anything.
Yeah, and this is, of course, replacing Muppets Courtyard. So already closed, already walled off, but no dates for that either.
Rock and Roller Coaster, of course, closing in March, reopen in the summer. Animation Courtyard and the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run with the new show. Magic Kingdom with Big Thunder Mountain reopening. Buzz Lightyear reopening. And then for big things, the Piston Peak National Park, that's going to be the Cars Land. We know it's happening. We know the construction is happening. We just
lots of walls up in Magic
we
Kingdom
have
right
no
now.
dates for anything. And after Piston Peak opens, at some point, they're going to start planning Villains Land.
Beyond Big Thunder Mountain.
Let's say we are getting to 2026. So I would say the Villains Land will be done by like 2035 or something.
Yeah, right.
If it was Universal,
that sounds realistic.
That would be done.
Yeah, it would be finished.
Did we miss anything on parks?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, do you know what we missed? What is opening in Disney Springs next year?
Level 99.
Level 99, yeah.
Yeah, if you've never been to a Level 99, we have one here in Natick, not too far from us, and it is a lot of fun. We've been there a couple of times. There's basically just like a bunch of different rooms and areas where you can go in and do like all different kinds of activities. Some of them are like strategy based. Some of them are like physical activities where you have to like jump from thing to thing. There's one room here where it's like the floor is lava and you literally have to like jump from thing to thing and not fall in the lava. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's fun for kids. It's fun for adults. I think it's a really cool addition to Disney Springs. So
yeah, no, it's gonna be cool. It's probably gonna be packed all the time though.
Yeah.
We did forget to mention that we saw the hotel that they're building.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So expected to open in 2027. It's gonna be a DVC property. It was on the RMP Reflections concept, all the way from the back. And it's going to be called Disney Lakeshore Lodge.
Yeah. So we saw this when we were taking a boat from Wilderness Lodge over to Contemporary. So it's in between those on that same lake. There previously was this idea to build a resort there called Reflections that ended up getting tabled. And now they are putting this new resort there. And it looked like it was like really coming along. Like it was a clear structure that was built there.
Yeah, it seems like the whole building is almost done. I just know that they're going to have a lot of work throughout the year with like
infrastructure around it. And
just we just didn't really see if like how the pool situation, how these things were.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2027 is not that far away. What is crazy to say. So.
Yeah. All right, but I think that's it. So this was a lot of information, and there's a lot of really cool stuff to be excited about in 2026. So I know we'll be going quite a few times.
There's just a lot happening. It's crazy to think that like if you go to Disney today, you're gonna have a crazy experience, and you go like in 10 days, there's gonna be something new for you to do.
Yeah,
a
lot of new stuff coming.
And
around
if you
all
want,
the corners.
and if somebody wants to enjoy all of these changes, reach out to Vanessa
at fantasticalvacations.com. I would love to help you plan a trip.
Yeah, because she needs to help a lot of people. Because
if I don't plan your trips, then I'll start planning my own trips, and we'll end up going way too many times. So please help us.
That's actually true. So,
but okay, thanks so much for listening.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.